Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today, Pisces, for your meditative session, you guys got Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. Pisces, what I'm really getting with this is to not, something that the card said was really important. It was like, don't take the suffering that someone has like caused you personally. Don't take the suffering that someone else has caused you personally. They say like sometimes you just have to listen, and listen to that's what the curiosity is about. So I feel like this has a lot to do with curiosity. That's like the answer to this question, this like problem right now, curiosity. Because I think that's their answer to, like, their solution to not reacting, right? Someone comes and tells you a sad story, but they kind of don't realize how much that they have affected you in your life. I don't think they're doing it to be selfish. I think they're doing it. I think they do know, like, that you have suffered, and I think that your suffering is valid. Like, I know that, and you know that, and they know that, but they're telling you that when you're curious, like, be curious what this person has to say. Like, they have their own story, and I think you feel like you know all the facts already, or you kind of have the gist of it, right? But I feel like you don't. And even if you do, I think you're supposed to listen to them. It's like, be curious at this time, because that's how, there's something that they're going to say that you need to hear. You know what I mean? But if you're the one speaking, you can't listen. So it's something about listening right now and like being curious so you can listen to their story, listen to what they have to say. And don't take what they suffered, something which affected you, and you suffered as well. But don't take the fact that this happened like personally. I don't think that it was like a malicious thing done, to be honest. I really don't. I think there's something like that you need to hear about the way that they suffered, or like, I know there's like no excuse for when someone hurts us, you know what I mean? But I really think that there's something that this person has to say that is going to change your perspective on them and like the situation. And I also think that you shouldn't take what happened to you personally, because I don't feel a toxic thing here. I just feel it's not toxic. Like the suffering that you went through, it's like you both suffered, you know what I mean? Like it's like it wasn't only you, it was someone else made to suffer. And in reality, you also suffered too, but it wasn't meant to do, like, it was not meant, the intention was not to hurt you. I don't know if I'm expressing myself clearly right now. I'm getting like tongue-tied. Again, maybe this person might not be making any sense when they talk to you. Maybe this person just seems kind of like they can't even have a conversation. It's like, why? Let me do the talking? No, don't do the talking, Pisces. Let them say what they need to say. Just be curious about the experience, even if you think you know what happened. Yeah, Pisces, that's what I'm getting. Well, let's pull some cards. So Pisces, I feel that someone here wants to have a conversation with you. Deeply, deeply, deeply wants to have a conversation with you, but we have the Eight of Wands out here twice at the very end. So yeah, someone really wants to have this conversation with you and balance this out, right? And the last cards at the bottom of the deck were the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Eight of Wands, right? And then clarifying that again, Eight of Wands, Hierophant, Knight of Wands. So again, you see all this conversation, you see all this talking that wants to take place, right? And it's because someone has come into some sort of balance and they've recognized something where they were very confused in the past. They like understand something now. And I think what they understand is that they like ran away from you, right? They ran away from this Ten of Cups. I think they were immature, right? With the Page of Wands. And I think that I don't know exactly what they want to tell you. I don't think what they have to say is in this reading either. That's what's crazy. I think what they have to say is something that you need to hear, but it's not something that I'm going to tell you. It's not even something that you're going to think of. There's something like different. Like there's something else that we're not meant to know until you have this conversation. That's why this conversation is so important. And I think that you being open to what they have to say is very, very important. Like they've come into some sort of knowledge. Yeah, they were immature. They ran away from this Ten of Cups, from this Two of Cups, and they understand that now, right? But it's only like now after the fact that they understand that. But there's something as to why. And all they want to know is would you listen to them, right? It's like them coming up to you and is like, would you listen to what I have to say if I came towards you? Would you be receptive to what I have to say? And I feel like what they want you to know is that there has been some sort of turn. There's been some sort of wheel like that has turned on this relationship. But the interesting thing is like, it's beyond that. I can't even get into what it is that they have to say. Yes, like maybe this is just the conversation, but there's something very specific that they have to tell you that I'm not meant to like tell you. And I'm not meant to find out either. That's why this conversation is so important, because they see you very abundant. Maybe they want to tell you like they understand, like they've awoken in some sort of sense, because they see you very abundant, and I see you here kind of following your path, right? They see you on your path. Maybe you've been like a major influence in this person's life and you don't even know it. That kind of feels like the vibe here. Like they see you as someone very, like they look up to you, they admire you, right? With this Eight of Pentacles. It's not about your wealth either. It's not about like if you've accumulated a lot of money and you're very rich. It's not about that. It's about the way they see you as that, right? And I think you know this. Like I think the way that this person sees you, you know, like no, you don't even probably know why they look at you this way, but you know that they look at you through like rose-colored glasses. Like they see you as someone very, it's like, it's not only ambitious, but it's rich. But it's not rich in the monetary sense. It's rich in the fact that like you listen to yourself all the time. You listen to your own kind of guides, your intuition. You kind of always, it's like you don't give a fuck, do you know what I'm saying? Like you always do what you want to do, and it doesn't matter what anyone has to say about it. And I think they really admire that about you, Pisces. They really admire the fact that you're the type of person that if everyone's walking left and you know that you should be going right, you'll go right, even if it's by your fucking self. You know what I mean? They admire that about you. They really do. And I think that's something maybe they want to tell you. Or maybe the fact that like they admire you, but maybe that's something they'll never say. I meant to tell you that message. Again, there's something that they're still meant to tell you. I'm not going to try to figure it out anymore. But yeah, with the Self card, it's like they have finally come into some sort of balance and some sort of recognition, right, of themselves. And I think with the Body and Mind and the Self card, this is like the balancing out, right? Even here with the Two of Pentacles. And again, I think that they have come in immature energy in the past. And do I see them necessarily coming in like a very mature energy? I do see the Knight of Wands here. So maybe this is something else that they want to talk about. I don't think this person's coming in this energy. I don't. I think that you might see them working very quickly, and you might be like, why is this person such like in a rush? You know what I mean? Why is this person kind of being a little reckless, it might seem. But I think it has a lot to do with this communication, like getting this in, right? Like maybe again, they're very sexual and they like also want to have sex with you. I'm not gonna lie, like that could be a very big thing here. But I don't necessarily think that this is someone that you can't trust, because I do see the wheel here, and I do see them looking at you as the Empress. And I do see, like, if they were coming in with shit, I feel like this would have came in reverse, right? It would have been some sort of warning that, like, whatever they have to say isn't true. But this came up upright. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like this conversation was meant to happen. Now I just want to know, like, what this person, again, there's something here about divine timing. There's something here about the wheel turning. But I want to know, like, what energy this person's coming in. Like, 100%. I just want to make sure that, yeah, they're Knight of Wands energy, which could be a really great thing. But I want to know for sure, like, if this person's trying to, like, come in to do some sort of justice for you. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, they were confused in the past. Yeah, they ran away. They were immature. But, like, this energy, I don't know. Hold on. So, Pisces, when you have this conversation with this person, it's meant to happen. This conversation is 100% meant to happen. Now, what I wanted to let you know about this person's energy, right? With the Knight of Wands, I feel like, yeah, it's someone who definitely, like, wants to have sex. Let's be real. It's definitely someone who thinks of you in that way. Like, they see you in it's not only, like, in this energy, right? But it's also someone who, I think, you know, they see you as someone who, it's like you're their fantasy in a sense, you know what I mean? They're very sexually attracted to you. So what I would want to say, I see this ending with justice, right? And at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. So I do see some sort of elevation for this person, but this King of Coin could be you. That's actually, like, that's very stable. So I want to say, like, just be careful. Listen to what they have to say. This is a conversation that was meant to happen. They admire you. They're going to probably say a lot of things that are true, that they mean and that are true. But I also think that it's either one of the two things. You were manifesting this person at a time when they were, like, not really ready to come in. They were not in this energy. So the wheel had not yet turned and you were manifesting them. So I feel like that's an answer to a question of, like, why they didn't come in before. It's because, like, the energy was not sustainable at that time, right? There was a lot of energy that you were putting in and manifesting something that I think with a person who's not really an emperor, do you know what I'm saying? Someone who's not really, like, ready to kind of put all their action towards you and to be 100% with you, right? So you were manifesting someone who, or maybe this was their energy in the past, right? And you were manifesting someone who couldn't really be what you wanted them to be. And I feel like for some of you, this person could be coming in this Knight of Cups energy. Again, we're getting a lot of Knight energy. So I feel like this person's younger than you, right? So it's not necessarily a bad thing, like they're coming in this Knight energy, because I love the Knight of Cups, but the Knight of Wands is a little sus to me. So what I want you to know is, like, just take the situation, like 100% have this conversation, 100% talk about, like, what it is that you need to talk about. But I do feel like the reason that this might have been held back, like the divine timing at play, was because this person was not necessarily in the energy they needed to be in, and they're coming in now as the Knight of Cups, and that is justice, right, to the situation. They're coming in an energy where, yeah, like, they die for you. You know what I mean? Like, they do anything for you. Like, that's the energy they needed to come in, and they're coming in that energy. So congratulations for those people. Do I see that there's still that, like, there's a part of them that I think that, again, is a little bit immature. I'm not gonna lie, with these two Knights. It's not only the fact that they might be younger than you, but they still might be a little immature. But I still think that they are coming in the right energy. I just think that they also have, like, sex on the mind. They also have this, like they want to do it. Like, I just keep getting that. Like, I don't necessarily think they're a bad person because this Knight of Cups came in with this Knight of Wands. I just think they're a young person who they seem to be someone who it's like they're 100% in, they're 100% in. I think even like maybe to a fault, like maybe a little bit even codependent in an instance. Like there's something that's young about them, so I feel like they get themselves into trouble in the sense like when they put like energy behind something, they put 100% of their energy into something. But again, that would mean that it's somebody who I guess is very, I would think that's a positive thing, but I think it's something that they've had to kind of be careful with in their life. And I think that you might understand that about them. Like they're either 100% in or they're not in at all. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think they're about to like throw themselves 100% into this relationship with you. And again, that's justice. It's turning of the wheel. But I don't know. I don't even want to say but. I think that this Nine of Wands is not necessarily a negative thing. I just don't know if you're the type of person that's going to be like, yeah, let's go do it, even though I just saw you like for 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that's the energy between the two of you. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's definitely what's on this person's head. Like that's definitely what this person, yeah, they definitely want to have sex with you. Oh my God. I can't stop getting out of that energy. But yeah, do it when you're ready, I guess. Like, I don't know why I'm telling you. I feel like you already know. But yeah, you already know who this person is. Like, I don't have to tell you who they are. It's like, let's see if there's any animals out for you. So yeah, Pisces, I feel with Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. This is kind of the ending, right? With this 9, this 18 making a 9, it's the ending of the situation for the two of you. And I think it's more to listen. I see that her ears like up. I see her listening, right, to like even the slightest thing like a deer can hear, right? And then like you see their ears like move around, right? I think it's like very important to listen at this time and to be gentle. Like they're telling you that. Again, and there's something about the touch. I'm not gonna lie, like I just keep getting the sexual energy with the two of you. I think that you guys like are going to have some sort of fulfillment in this. Like you're going to be able to kind of fulfill this 10 of Cups that someone kind of ran away from in the past. And I just feel really happy for you guys. I feel, again, bring a gentle touch. It's kind of like listen. And I think this, yeah, it's like right here with the 8 of Pentacles. So yeah, and maybe that's just the way they see you as well. They see you as someone who's like very gentle. They see you as someone who is very, again, like you're ticking off all the boxes for this person. This person admires you in such a way that, yeah. And then overcome any obstacle. Number 50. I think that this has been a long time coming. Again, I think this confusion for them has been an obstacle in their life. I'm not sure, this immaturity, right? And it has maybe to do with their emotions, like catching up with their emotions finally brings them into some sort of balance. And that's probably been the obstacle all along with all this water. Yeah, even with the counselor here, it's like it's been some sort of emotional like immaturity on this person's part but I see them coming more mature, right? With the Knight of Cups. It's like they're not, at least they're not in page energy anymore. You know what I'm saying? They're coming in as a Knight of Cups. But I really love this Knight of Cups because this Knight of Cups, sacrifices himself for someone else. I mean, he sacrifices himself for an entire village. But I feel like this person would die for you. I keep getting this one by the Weeknd Die for you. Yeah. The obstacle, I think, has like been complete, like been overcame. Now it's just time for this conversation and yeah, whatever you guys are about to do. But yeah, Pisces, I'm really happy for you guys. I love you guys so much. I hope this reading resonates and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.